Welcome back, my friends, to this basic class. We're going to start our practice today laying down. So you can take everything to the side and just lay down onto your back. If you want to extend your legs, you can extend the legs. If you want to keep them bent and place your feet down, let the knees touch, you can do that. If any other leg variation feels most natural to you right now, that's good. If you are opening the knees like Lena is doing, I'm here with Lena, by the way, thank you. You can take 2 blocks underneath your thighs, so your legs are supported and resting on the blocks. This way, your hips can actually relax. That's just if you have the knees open like this, because we're going to stay here for a little bit. Okay, once you arrived in your position on your back, you can place your hands to your belly for now and just, without changing it, just feel the breath in your hands. For right now, we're not changing anything, we're just seeing and feeling the breath. So feel how your belly is lifting, your hands are lifting with it, and relaxing, sinking down with the exhalation. And we're going to start very slowly to implement the different parts of Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breath means the victorious breath and is part of our yoga practice. It helps us to focus, to bring the mind into that concentration state. And it also helps us to strengthen the body, to find that inner strength that will help us throughout the practice to, move with ease and also move in stability, from a place of stability. So the first part of that breath is the direction. Feel your belly. And the next time, as you breathe out a little bit more. Pull your belly in. For now, just breathe in deeper as you inhale, fill the belly more. And exhale, empty the belly more. Do that a few times. Each time you inhale, find more space in your abdomen area, deepening the breath. And as you exhale, deepen the exhale, find more of that empty space inside. So this right now is the abdomen breath, but we're going to move a little bit further and give the breath direction. So next time you exhale, become all the way empty, 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 empty. Now keep one hand on your belly, lift one hand to your chest and breathe into your upper hand, into your chest area. Keep the hand on the belly flat, You're lifting the breath up. And then as you exhale, you move the breath down again to your lower hand, to your abdomen. So the direction is upwards as you breathe in into your chest, all the way to your sternum. And as you breathe out, the direction is downwards. You're breathing out from the chest, from the abdomen, emptying. It's almost like a wave. You're lifting the breath up. The wave is building. And as you breathe out, you're emptying. The wave is flowing back into the ocean. So it's like the wave coming onto the beach and then flowing back into the ocean. Really feel that direction that you're giving this breath, and it's a conscious decision to breathe like this. It's part of the practice to keep the awareness on your breath again and again, coming back to that concentration, the way you're breathing. Next time you breathe into your chest, find expansion not only to the front but also to the sides and to the back body. Trying to fill the whole chest area, sidewards, backwards, front. And then as you exhale, let everything sink down and relax and the belly is emptying. Pull the navel in at the end of the exhalation. We're gonna bring the second element of Ujjayi breath into our breath now, which is this sound. And that sound is created in the back of our throat. We're breathing through the nose, and for now, we're going to inhale together. And as you breathe out, open your mouth, and as if you want to fog the mirror in front of you, do that kind of sound in the back of your throat. Do it a few more times. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, open the mouth and breathe out in that with that sound from the back of your throat, fogging up a mirror in front of you. And this is the sound that we want to create. But we want to create it with our mouth closed. So next time you exhale, exhale with mouth open, create that sound, and then halfway through, close the mouth and keep that sound. Yes. And now try to keep that sound as you inhale as well. And as you exhale now, only through the nose. Now the mouth is closed, relaxed but closed, and we're breathing through the nose only. And we still create that sound. It's not as loud, but it's there and you can hear it. It's in the back of your throat. Good, so this is the second element. Now remember the first element, that movement of the breath. Come back to it if you forgot. And if you did, don't worry, it's natural. But you can see that we actually have to concentrate on that breath to keep it up. And whenever you remember, just come back to it during your practice. We're going to do 3 more of these deep breaths like this in Ujjayi. Breathing through the nose, into your chest. Hear the sound. And as you breathe out through the nose, out through the abdomen, pull the navel gently in and hear that same sound in the back of your throat. Sometimes it's easier to do one or the other. The sound on the exhale or the sound on the inhale. Try to make it even, almost no difference between inhale and exhale in that sound quality. Do one more breath like this. And after your next exhalation, open the mouth, release the breath again. You can bring the arms down by your side. If your knees are open to the side, gently close them. Place the feet down, let the knees touch for a moment. And just stay here for this moment to feel the natural breath again, relaxing the sound, relaxing that movement. Just as important as finding that breath and coming back to that breath again and again is also letting it go. So right now, you don't have to breathe any certain way. Relax your breath. Pull your knees into your chest. Roll from side to side for a moment. Relax your lower back. Good. And then you can come up to sit. Maybe one knee is in your chest and you're just using the other leg to lift up. And then find a comfortable seat. If you have a block or a cushion you want to sit on, you can sit on that. Find a tall seat. And once your seat is found, relax your breath a second time. Good. We're going to start this practice or continue this practice with just a little bit of chanting. We're going to chant 3 Oms, 3 Shantis, Hare Om. If you like, you can bring your hands to your heart to lengthen the spine even more and to also find that connection inwardly to your practice and to your body, to your heart. Take a breath in. Shanti, 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 Hare And this mantra it's a very simple, short, but beautiful reminder what this practice is about, the practices of yoga, of union. And it's creating peace in ourselves, in our hearts, in our bodies, in our minds, finding that peace outwardly in the other person, creating it so the other person can enjoy, and also the peace all the way in between and all the places between the other and you, in that whole. So take a moment here. May this practice and all the practices of yoga in all its forms and shapes, may it bring peace within, bring peace in the other, and bring peace in all the places in between and around. Bow your head down to your heart and to your hands. Take a moment here of gratitude for the possibility to practice right now, here, and to remember that peace within you that's already here. Open your eyes, release your hands, and then we're going to continue on our hands and knees. If you use blocks during your practice, take them to the front of your mat and then find your way onto your hands and knees on your mat. Begin to deepen the breath. And for cat-cow, as you inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, round the spine. We're going to do a few of these cat-cow rounds. This is your opportunity to come back to that same breath that we just established. Breathing through the nose. And breathing up into your chest. Find the sound of your breathing. Each time you inhale, you open up. Each time you exhale, you round, you pull your belly button in. Do 2 more rounds. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding even more, even more, even more. Inhale to a neutral spine. And exhale, bend your elbows, bring your chest down in between your hands, your chin down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra pose. And exhale, tuck your toes, bring the seat to the heels and extend your legs to downward facing dog. Breathe in here and breathe out. We stay 8 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1. Relax your neck, maybe shake out your head. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Make sure you're lifting the sitting bones up and back. Exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. 3 more, breathing in. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Find that same breath. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Walk your feet forward 20 or 30 centimeters behind your hands. Now take your blocks underneath your hands and bring them so you have both legs extended and both arms extended. Maybe that level of your block is different from yesterday. Take it, both arms, both legs extended. Relax your neck and push your hands down into the ground. Keep the same weight in your heels. Push the heels down into the ground. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax your neck. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Nice. Find that same breath again. In. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. 3 more. In. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Walk your feet mat width apart. Point the toes out and sit low down into squat position, malasana. If your hips are up in the air, take something underneath to sit on. Take one of your blocks or both of your blocks and sit on your blocks. Good. Push the elbows to the inner thighs, open the chest, and keep your hands together. Breathing in, find length in the spine. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Try to find that same breath here as well. Inhale. Exhale, 5. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. You can use one or both hands behind you on the floor to sit down. If you're sitting on a block, take it away first and sit down on the ground. Extend both legs to the front of the room. Keep your, bend your knees and place your feet where your knees just were. Wrap the left arm around the shin bones. For teepee twist, find length. And exhale, twist to the right side. And you don't have to bring your feet very close. You can bring them a little bit further away so you're actually more upright in your spine. You're not rounding in the back. Keep your knees together. Find length as you breathe in. Deepening that twist as you breathe out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come to center. Wrap the right arm around the shins, lengthen. And exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, find length. Exhale here. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, extend your left leg forward. Place the right foot to the outside of the left knee. And also here, you can walk your foot a little bit down towards your calf to actually find length in the spine. Breathe and lift the left arm up. And exhale, twist to the right side, a little bit deeper maybe, bringing the elbow to the outside of your knee. Otherwise, maybe you hug your knee in. Inhale, find more length. Exhale, deepen for 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come to center and just exchange legs. Find length, lift the right arm up, and exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Flex the front foot. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, extend your left leg. Again, bend your knees halfway in where your knees just were. This time, open your feet hip width apart. We're coming into tabletop. Place your hands 20 centimeters behind you and point your fingers to your hips. If that doesn't work, point your fingers outward. Lift your chest, just your chest. Puff it up, chin to chest. And inhale, lift your hips really high up. Exhale, maybe your head goes back. Maybe you stay here with your gaze at your knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Stay up, breathing in. Breathe out 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Chin to chest and slowly come down. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you can rest your forehead down in the air or on your knees. Take a breath in here. And take a breath out. Good. Bring your feet over one side, back, and come back onto your hands and onto your knees for a moment. And then actually turn your hands out, so your fingers are pointing out, like this. Good. And then make some circles. Begin to circle over your wrists with your torso, with your shoulders. So you're circling forward, sidewards, backwards, and then changing direction. Feel where it feels good for your wrist to circle a little bit. Good. And then coming back to center and turn your fingers backwards, so they're pointing to your knees. And then here as well, begin to circle, and now be a little bit even more careful, because if you go too far back, you have to be a little bit careful. But see what works, see what happens. Go to side, go to the front, go to the back. Nice. And then coming back to center, turn your fingers forward again. And then just flip your hands so the back of your hand is on the ground and your fingers are pointing backwards. Good. And now one more time, do that circling, going forward to the side, to the back. So stretching the other way around. Nice. Good. And then coming back to center, flip your hands, sit back onto your heels or in any other form or shape that feels good. Take your hands in front of you. Make just a very soft fist, very soft, and circle your wrists in one direction like an 8, and then change the direction of that 8. Actually not super easy if you never do it. And then shake out your hands, shake out your wrists. Good. We're gonna do our last warm-up pose. That's half handstand. Don't be afraid. We're gonna use the wall. And you already did the same shape in your downward facing dog. So we just want to have that 90-degree angle. Lena is gonna come to the wall on all fours, like we already did, with our feet touching the wall. So knees underneath, on all fours with the feet touching the wall. Exactly. So knees underneath the hips, the heels are on the wall, and the hands are underneath your shoulders. If you have very tight shoulders, you can walk your hands a little bit more forward, so you have a little bit more space, but not too much. Good. Now extend your legs like a downward facing dog right here with your feet on the wall, and then begin to walk your feet up the wall and just in line with your hips. Don't walk too high, and extend your legs. Yes, walk your feet higher. So you're in one line, stop here. More down. Yes, good. So your feet are in line with your hips, and we just stay here for 5 more breaths. Yes, and maybe you're walking up and trying it out. Don't be afraid, nothing can happen. Your arms are super strong. We warmed up our wrists, we warmed up our body. Relax your neck. Good. And then slowly walking back down the same way you came up. Bring your feet back down and come into child's pose on your mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. Super nice. It just feels good sometimes to flip ourselves upside down. So it's almost like drinking a little espresso in the morning. When you're ready, we're going to find our way to downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Walk your feet all the way forward to your hands. Close the feet at the front of your mat and exhale, just fold down over your legs. Relax your neck. Bend your knees. Relax your neck even more and roll up vertebra by vertebra to stand. One after the other. Head comes last. Roll your shoulders back and down. Find Tadasana at the front of your mat. And breathe. Through the nose, find back to that Ujjayi breath that we already established. So you're lifting the breath up into your chest and moving the breath down as you exhale. One more time together. Inhale and exhale. For a simple Sun Salutations variations, inhale, lift your arms overhead and lift the gaze up. And exhale, fold forward, bring hands down to your feet. You can take blocks underneath your hands here. Inhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Lift the gaze, open the chest. Exhale, step the left foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. And exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, slide forward into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, bring the seat to the heels, long back, extend your legs, downward facing dog. Stay 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, step the right foot forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the left foot next to the right, fold down. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand, reach your arms up and lift the gaze. Exhale, release the arms into Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze, second side. Exhale, fold forward, hands to feet, to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. Gaze forward, open the chest. Exhale, step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Keep the elbows close to your chest. Inhale, slide forward to cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out 1. We stay for 3. Relax your neck. Inhale into the chest. Exhale through the abdomen. 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale the left foot forward, quietly if possible, lift the gaze. Exhale the right foot next to the left, fold down. Inhale, lift up to stand, lift your arms up and lift the gaze up. Exhale, release the arms. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward, hands to feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step the right foot back to a lunge. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Keep your elbows close. Inhale, slide forward into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, bring the seat to the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands and lift the gaze, open the chest. Exhale, step the left foot forward, fold down over your legs. Inhale, lift up to stand, reach your arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, release the arms. Second side. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward, hands to feet. Inhale, the left foot back, lift the gaze. Exhale, right foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog, and stay. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, step the left foot in between your hands, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the right foot forward and fold down over your legs. Inhale, lift up to stand, reach your arms up and lift the gaze. Exhale, release your arms down. Good. From here, step the left foot back on your mat into a big step. For Warrior 1, keep the right foot pointing forward and turn your left toes a little bit forward. So you have about a 45-degree angle. Make the step really big, a little bit bigger. And then bend your front knee. Keep your hands on your hips for now. And just feel your hips here in space. Where are your hips? We want to face them forward as much as possible. Extend your right leg again. And just turn your left hip a little bit more forward. And then bend your right knee again. Good. This is our Warrior 1 leg position. Back foot is grounded and we're really pushing weight into that back foot as well. Extend your arms forward in one line with your heart and find that connection from your fingertips to your heart. And now we're lifting the heart. We're not lifting the arms that much. They just follow the heart. We're lifting the chest and then stop before the arms are behind you. Keep your arms a little bit in front of you so you're gazing up and you keep that connection heart to hands. Good. Extend one more time that leg. Pull your belly button in a little bit. And exhale, warrior one, deep bend. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, extend the right leg, release the arms. And exhale, step to the front of your mat. We're going to change sides. Step the right foot back into a big step back. Keep your toes pointing forward of the left foot and turn your right toes in 45 degrees. Bring your hands to your hips. Feel your hips in space. Bend your front knee. Make sure your step is big enough that your knee is over your heel. So we're not in a short step. We're in a big step. Extend one more time your leg. Move the right hip a little bit more forward if that's possible. And bend your front knee again. Nice. Extend your arms forward. Connect the hands to your heart. And we're not just lifting the arms up like this. We're trying to keep that connection. So lift your heart up. Think your heart to the ceiling. And as you do that, your arms lift up. Keep the gaze at the hands. Now keep everything in your upper body. Extend your front leg one more time. And for one breath, deep bend, warrior one. One breath here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Inhale, extend and release your arms. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Shake your arms, shake out your legs. Good. This is our warrior one. We have in the yoga postures also warrior 2 and warrior 3. Today we're gonna do warrior 2 as well. So step the left foot back and again make that step big, 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 big. Your right toes are pointed forward and your left toes again pointing a little bit forward and in. Now bring your hands to your hips. The difference between warrior 1 and warrior 2 is mostly the direction of our hips and shoulders. For warrior 2, we want to face the long edge of the mat with our hips and our chest. So keep the hips open, but keep the right foot still pointed forward. Bend your right knee, and again make sure your knee is over your heel, not in front of your heel, not behind, but pretty much over the heel. Open your arms to shoulder height. And really extend through both arms. The right arm is moving forward, the left arm is moving back. You can take a look at both hands if they're in line with your shoulders approximately. And then just relax your shoulders a little bit. Gaze is forward over the right hand. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath together here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, extend your right leg, release your arms. And then just turn over your heels for the other side. So point the left toes to the back of your mat, the right toes in a bit. Bring your hands to your hips and again, bring them so they're facing the long edge of your mat. So you're still in that open hip position, open shoulders. Good. Bend your front knee. Take a look if your knee is in front or behind. Move it on top of your heel. Open the arms to shoulder height. Maybe take a look to the back hand as well to see if it's in shoulder height. And bring your gaze forward again. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Breathing in. Breathing out. The gaze is kind of just beyond the middle finger of the front hand. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath together. Breathe and keep the front knee bent. And exhale. Inhale, extend your leg. Release the arms. And then step to the front of your mat again. Good. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms and your neck. Good. So we have Warrior 1, we have Warrior 2, and one more asana that comes a lot in these standing sequences is triangle pose, Trikonasana. For Trikonasana, triangle pose, you step the left foot back, but not as much as we just had for Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. It's a little bit shorter. Bring your hands to your hips and also open the hip to the long edge of your mat. The right toes are still pointed forward, left toes pointed in a little bit to that 45-degree angle. Yes. We keep our hips like we have them in Warrior 2, that opening. Open your arms to shoulder height. And from here, we're gonna reach the right arm forward, keep the right leg extended, reach it more, and then once it doesn't work anymore, bring your right hand to your right shin and your left arm up in one line with the right. If shin seems like something that doesn't work for you today, you can bring your hand to your thigh and extend the arm like this. Good. But we want to keep the direction of the arms in one line. And you're opening your chest a little bit, almost spinning it open to the ceiling. And the gaze is up, if that's possible. If that doesn't work, gaze down. Now everybody bring the gaze down. We're coming up to stand. Push into your feet and lift your arms again. And then just release your arms. Shake out your arms. And turn over your heels to the other side. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment. Just open them again to the long edge of your mat. Make sure, take a look at your back foot. The foot is turned in a little bit. The front foot is turned forward to the front of your mat, which is now the back of your mat. Keep your arms now shoulder height. Reach them long like in Warrior 2, but then reach forward, and we're moving from the hip. The left hip is moving back. Bring the left hand to the left shin or thigh. Right arm is in line with the left arm. And you're really kind of thinking that behind you is a wall, and you can lean against that wall. And that way you're spinning the chest open. Very nice. You're leaning against the wall with your back and your hip. If it's possible, your gaze is up, otherwise your gaze is down. One more breath together. Breathe in. And then breathe out, and everybody gaze down. Push into your feet, lift up to stand, open your arms. And exhale, release your arms. Step to the front of your mat. And shake out your arms, shake out your legs, shake out your neck. We're going to bring these 3 asanas, Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Triangle Pose, into a bit of a flow. We're going to use some of the elements from that Sun Salutation, and we're going to use these 3 asanas and bring it all together. Okay? So, find Tadasana, find mountain pose at the front of your mat, a long spine, and come back to that breathing. We're going to use the connection of breath and movement again, like we already did. And so bring that conscious breathing back. Breathing in through the chest, breathing out through the abdomen. Hear the sound of your breath. Inhale together and exhale. Inhale, lift your arms overhead and lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward and bring hands down to feet or onto blocks. Inhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Lift the gaze. Exhale, step the left foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down to the ground. Inhale, slide forward into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, seat to the heels, extend the legs to downward facing dog. Now step the right foot forward in between your hands. Bring the left heel down for Warrior 1. Lift the torso and lift the arms up. Find that connection from fingertips to heart. Exhale here. Your front knee is deeply bent. Exhale 2. Connect the movement and the breath. Inhale, we stay. Exhale 3 for 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Super nice. Inhale, extend your front leg. Open everything up for warrior 2. And bend your front knee again once you have that opening in the hips and in the arms and the chest. Maybe check your back hand again if it's all the way down or all the way up. Bring it in line with shoulder and gaze forward. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Super nice. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Keep your front knee bent. Exhale 5. Inhale, just extend your right leg. For triangle pose, maybe make the step a little bit smaller and reach the right arm forward, forward, forward. Right hand to the shin or to the thigh. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, leaning back against the wall. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale the gaze down to your foot. Inhale, lift up to stand. Nice. And then exhale, bend your front knee. Place both hands down to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in here. Take a breath out. Inhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands. Warrior 1, the right heel comes down and the arms lift up. Keep your back toes pointing forward just a little bit. Lift the heart up, breathing in. Breathing out for 2. Connect that heart and hand line. Exhale 3. Breathing in. Breathe out 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Super nice. Inhale, extend your front leg. Open everything to warrior 2 position. Once you're open in hips and shoulders, bend your front knee again. Make sure your feet are good. Your stand is long enough. Your back hand is in line with your shoulder. And then gaze forward over the fingertips of the left hand. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Super nice. Inhale, extend your leg. For triangle pose, make the step a little bit smaller. Reach the left arm to the left toes. Hand down to your shin or to your thigh. One line in your arms. Think that wall behind you and lean the chest back against that wall. And lift the gaze up or the gaze down. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale the gaze down to your foot. Push into your feet and lift up to stand. And exhale, bend your front knee. Place both hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Bring the knees down to the ground. Come to child's pose. Forehead resting, arms resting. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay with that connection of your breath. Try to keep that concentration the whole time. Good. I'm going to roll up to sit from here. Come to sit on the left side of your feet. We're coming into a twist. Bring the right leg forward and around, foot to the outside of the left knee for a seated spinal twist. Make sure both sitting bones are on the floor, or maybe take a blanket and sit on that blanket. If you want, you can also extend your lower leg like you did at the beginning of your practice already. Good. Lift your left arm up and exhale, twist to the right side. Breathing in, find length, and breathing out, find depth in your twist. And try to, even now in this movement and your body is kind of knotted, try to still find that same breathing. You're lifting the breath up and you're moving the breath down. You're hearing the sound of the breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, come back to center. Counter twist with a tall spine gently to the other side. Inhale, come to center. Bring your hands behind you. Lift your legs up in the air and then just uncross and cross the other way around. Left over right leg, maybe with lower leg extended or the lower leg bent. Find length in your spine. Your left foot is pushing down into the ground. Lift the right arm up and exhale, twist to the left side. Find length as you breathe in. Find depth into that twist as you breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, counter twist with a tall spine. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, extend both legs to the front of your mat. Pull out the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. We're coming into a forward fold. Take something to sit on. If you have a blanket or a little cushion, you can take that and just sit on the edge of it to find a little bit more length. If you want to bend your knees, you can. Flex your feet wherever you are. Inhale, find a little more length in that spine. And exhale, fold forward. Take hold of your feet or your ankles, wherever you can reach right now. With your inhalation, you lengthen the spine even more. And with the exhalation, you're sinking down. Breathing in. Breathing out, relax your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay with your breath. Keep the same quality of that breathing. Keeping the concentration all throughout your practice. That connection of breath and movement, and also the intention that we set at the beginning of class, that intention for peace, that remembering what the practice is for. Those elements are what makes a yoga practice different from a dance class or a Pilates class or other form of movement that is amazing and great. But these subtle energies and subtle ways of concentrating and moving our energy in direction of breath and intention is what makes that difference to a yoga class, to a practice of yoga, of that union. Lift the gaze to your feet and lift up to sit. And pull your feet halfway in for Tadasana. Open your knees to the side. And move your feet a little bit more forward and away from you. So you have a 90-degree angle in your knees. Take a look here. And take your hands to your ankles. Lengthen the spine. And allow the spine to roll down in a round shape. Head comes down to your feet. Without pulling now, there's no tension here in your hands. You're just sinking down wherever your head lands, in the air, on your feet, on a block, on your hands. That's perfect. Relax your neck. Stay with your breath. A few more breaths here. And with that same round spine, you're rolling up to sit again. Close your knees with your hands. And we're going to lay down on our back. Slide a little bit forward on your mat so you have enough space at the back of your mat. Extend your arms next to your knees and then rolling down, core engaged, one vertebra after the other. Rolling down, all the way. Arms by your side. If you have a block, you can take the block next to you. We're going to come into a half wheel practice. First, dynamically. So bend your knees, place your feet close to your hips, and bring your feet hip width apart. For this dynamic half wheel, push down into your feet, lift the hips up, lift the middle back, upper back, all the way to your shoulders, roll up, and then exhale, rolling down that same way from the top of your spine to the bottom of your spine. Inhale, rolling the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back. And exhale, rolling down the upper back, middle back, lower back, hips. Do that 3 more times on your own and connect it to the breath again. Breathing in as you lift, breathing out as you let it sink down. Nice. And hear that sound of your breathing. It's subtle, but it's there. It helps you to come back to the breath again because you can hear it the whole time. And the next time you're up in that half wheel, you can stay here and take your block underneath your hips. If you don't have a block, maybe you want to interlace your hands, walk your shoulders underneath your chest. We're going to stay just for a few breaths. Exhale, keep breathing. Breathing in. Breathing out. If you have the block, you decide on what level you take it. You know your body best in this moment. Good. From here, we're going to come down, take the block to the side, and release. Let the knees fall together, walk your feet mat width apart. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes and breathe. Hear the breath. 3 more Ujjayi breaths before we come into our final relaxation. One more time, connecting to the breath deeply, fully. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open the mouth and exhale all the air out. Release Ujjayi breath again. Do that 2 more times on your own. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And again, really releasing that breath now, letting it go. Coming back to your natural breath without sound and with just little movement. And for Shavasana, you can extend your legs. If you have a blanket, you could cover yourself with a blanket or a pillow for your eyes. And then once you have that place fully grounded, your whole body connected to the earth, become still. For the first few moments, you could watch the breath, that natural breath of yours again. Just see how the belly is rising and relaxing in its own rhythm without your doing, just by itself. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. That place in the back of your throat where the sound came from is relaxed. Your eyes relaxed. Your whole body relaxed. very slowly to move your fingers and toes again, your hands and feet. Extend your arms overhead, reach long, stretch the body. And bend your knees and roll onto your right side. And press your left hand down, lift up to sit. Maybe you want to bring your hands to your heart one more time to seal in this practice with Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Bring your hands to your heart, your forehead to your hands, into your heart, and bowing down a little bit in gratitude. Om Bolo Shri Satguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for many more videos like this. And I see you next time. Thank you, Lena. Short break for some self-promotion. If you haven't noticed already, I love playing the harmonium. I have 3 harmonium courses on my website, 2 for different levels and 1 for stepping into your own creative power. If you're interested in learning the harmonium, deepen your knowledge about the mantras that we've been singing together, check out the link down below and I would love to see you there.